Hey guys, Lucky Star Shi-Roku here, and Happy New Year! I know I already said that back in the 2025 video, but this is the first video recording in 2025, so I wanted to say it one more time, just for good measure. So again, Happy New Year, Happy 2025, all that stuff. I hope everyone had a lovely Christmas or happy holidays or whatever. I hope everyone had a good start to the new year. I certainly hope everyone had a better start than me because I was sick over the new year. So yay, I must have just caught a bug that was going around or something. I don't know. It was awfully unpleasant. I was sick for a few days. It started out all right. Had New Year's dinner. That was all right, and then, just later through the night, I just started to get worse and worse, and then I was just, I was just sick as a dog for a couple of days. Took a few days to recover, but yeah, hopefully you guys had a much better start than me. This has also become a little bit of a accidental tradition on the channel, where the first video of the year I normally do is just a video talking about all of the stuff that I did over Christmas, because even though I do take breaks, well, breaks in quotations, I know I took a bit more of a break this time just because of how tired I was from 2024, because it was absolutely exhausting. So I did take a bit more of a break than usual. But usually I do usually do stuff in the background as well, just because I'm a workaholic and I can't really take a proper break and properly relax. So I am usually working on a couple things in the background as well. So that's kind of what these videos are typically about, as well as just properly ringing in the new year. Just talking about what I did over the Christmas, what I did over the holidays. Stuff to improve the channel, new things coming to the channel, things I want to do, New Year's resolution type thing. Again, resolutions in quotation marks, because I'm not typically a New Year's resolution type person, because usually when you think of New Year's resolutions, they don't usually end up getting, like, you might start one and then it gets dropped maybe part way through February, and that's being generous. Usually when you think of New Year's resolutions, you think of stuff like, oh, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to stop smoking, I'm going to stop drinking, I'm going to go to the gym more, stuff like that, which you start out alright, but then you just end up dropping it partway through the second month, or, that's being generous, maybe the third month, but it usually doesn't end up actually getting fulfilled, usually. For me, in terms of a New Year's resolution, which is probably the same really, I think I'm actually going to make one this year. And that New Year's resolution for me is I'm going to try to do more videos. I mean, I guess it's kind of a New Year's resolution, but it's, if anything, it's just more to make up the lack of videos and the breaks last year, because I took a lot of breaks last year just because of how stressful it was, so I'm going to try and take less breaks, do more videos, and, so there's going to be maybe a few changes here and there, a few more videos. Obviously, I'm going to continue the Let's Plays that I started last year, obviously, Undertale, Bleach Soul Resurrection, the beginning of Portal 2, which I'm probably going to re-record episode 1 and the trailer, probably, just because all of that happened before the mini rebrand, which I'm going to talk about in a bit. So I know I've talked about the mini rebrand a little bit, but I never actually showed any pictures, like, side by side, and I'm actually going to do that in this one. So first of all, let's just go over a couple of things that I did over, again, I know I didn't work a whole lot over Christmas just because of how exhausted I was, but I did start like a few new graphics, updating a few new things, but So I made them last year, but I just kind of fine-tuned them over Christmas, if anything. So let me quickly have a little look at what we did. By the way, what do you think of the new lighting? I basically took my lamp from my bedroom and moved that in here, just because I think this looks like a much nicer lighting to record in. So I might try and get a lamp to keep in here, because it's just more of an atmosphere, isn't it? It's more cozy for video making. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, let's have a little look at the stuff I did. Okay, so there are a few things. So again, like I said, I did update a few things. I did make a few. Towards the end of the year, I did make a couple of things, like new graphics and stuff. But I just basically fine-tuned them over Christmas. So firstly, here's the YouTube watermark. So basically, I did make a YouTube watermark, as I did mention in, like, I made a whole video on that, and then I just basically made an updated version, fine-tuned it a little bit, and yeah, I think I like the new one. So if you see on the, hang on, left, on the right, you can see there's the old one, and then so before and now, so like. I've got them side by side this time. So this is the OBS watermark that's in video. So the old one is, again, in the style of the old the old logo, which again I'll talk about in a minute. But yeah, so again, new logo, looks a bit better. It's a bit more like, I think the problem with the old one is it looked a little too transparent, I think. Like, whereas I think I blended it a little better here, from what I can tell. Yeah, I think it looks a lot nicer, if I'm being completely honest. So I like how that looks now. Yeah, I think it looks a lot better. Like it like, again, new art style, a new logo. It looks new font. It just generally looks better than the old one, I think. And again, less transparent. A nice blend between transparent and opaque. So it's not too bad. It's a nice balance, I think. So again, that's an improvement I did. Also, I did a bit of a change with the YouTube watermark as well, as you can see here. Like, if you can see, the old watermark was just kind of my face, like my YouTube avatar's face in the corner. Which, don't worry, just because I'm using it less doesn't mean I'm phasing it out. Like, you're still gonna see it. It's not like where I completely phased it out, like with my original emblem. That's not happening at all. Don't worry about that. I'm just using that just because I just think it looks, again, it just looks nicer for certain things. So again, I'm gonna use a mix of my OC and this new style of the channel name. Just because I think it looks better. Like, some things look better. I think this looks better, I think, in my opinion. So yeah, I've changed that. I think that looks a lot better than it was. Also, the logo, the intro and the logo, again. So yeah, this is basically the look for the channel going forward. Like, as you can see, this is the old one. Like, so basically I didn't change the actual title, the actual logo. Like, that's staying the same. Like, my avatar's staying the same. I'm not changing that because I do still like that, and I'm not phasing it out like I did with my old emblem, because I like this a lot better. I think it represents the channel as a whole a lot better. So I'm not getting rid of that. Don't worry. The only thing I really did is just change the the name, like new font, which I think I think it looks a lot better. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like the old font, obviously, because I've been using it for as long as I have, so of course I still like it, but I think this new font, I don't know, I just feel like it looks a lot better. Like, it's a little easier to read, I think. Also, I'm putting the Shi-Roku like more in the spotlight, whereas having like Lucky Star at the top, like a little bit smaller, because ultimately it's the Shi-Roku in the name that makes the channel stand out. Like, yes, I say my name as Lucky Star Shi-Roku, but ultimately it's Shi-Roku that makes the channel stand out, because anyone could be called Lucky. Lucky Star is a name of an anime, so anyone could be called Lucky. you know, but Shi-Roku is, you know, more unique, so I think it works out better. So it looks better, it's easy to read, and yeah, so I do like the old look, but I think it just works out better for it. So yeah, as soon as I saw that font, I thought, yeah, that's the new look. I like it a lot better. I also did change. You might have noticed in the channel, like in the intro, there's also a picture of me at the start. Before I did have this one, which is just a shot of me. It was just a shot of me in the channel introduction video, just a very neutral kind of look. But I realized that doesn't look very it doesn't look very inviting. As something to introduce to the channel. Like the first thing you see of me, I figured like a picture of me smiling would look a little more inviting. So that one was always planned to be a placeholder, to be honest, until so yeah, that was planned to be a placeholder just until I could take the Christmas tree down, because I didn't want the Christmas tree in the shot, to be honest, you know, more generic. So yeah, that was always going to be that was always kind of going to be a placeholder one until I could take the tree down. But I definitely think this one looks a lot better. It's more friendly, more inviting, more welcoming. You know, it has a more friendly vibe to it. I hope the smile looks okay. I hope it doesn't look too forced or fake. If it does, I'm sorry. I'm not really used to smiling, to be completely honest, because I'm not saying. I don't smile all that much, like in real life. Not because I'm not happy or anything like that. No, of course I am, but I don't really purposely smile all that much, just because smiling, I feel like smiling takes a lot of energy out of you. Like it's much like I feel like smiling all the time like this. I find that's exhausting, and it can be exhausting. It can look a little fake. It can look a little forced. Whereas a more neutral expression, that's way more comfortable. So hopefully the smile looks okay. Hopefully it looks friendly. I try to make it look as natural as possible, but again, I'm not used to smiling at all because it looks forced. It looks fake. It's exhausting. So I do prefer a neutral look. I mean, obviously, I do smile in videos, obviously sometimes, but I don't smile all that much, purposely, on purpose, just because it's exhausting. But I do smile, but I'm just not used to like, consciously smiling is the best way of putting it. So hopefully the smile looks okay. Hopefully it's not too forced. Hopefully it looks all right. But yeah, I just decided that would be a better look. Like, so as soon as you see the intro, you see the vortex, you see me, and then you see the channel as a whole. I thought that's a better look going forward. So that's basically all the changes I did there for the all the stuff I did over Christmas. Again, I started it, but fine-tuned it over Christmas, and obviously I did the new picture last night in preparation for this. So yeah, hopefully that doesn't look too fake. Okay, so that takes care of all the stuff I did over Christmas, really. Again, I didn't do that much compared to normal, just because I was resting a lot more because of how tired I was throughout last year. But yeah. So basically that's all that. Next, let's see, what else? So again, in terms of resolutions, again, I don't do New Year's resolutions, but really it's just, I'm going to try and make more videos, to make up for last year. I'm going to try, now I'm not saying for definite here, this is just stuff that I would like to maybe try a little more. Not saying for definite, but maybe. I'm going to try to make a few more videos that are a little more out of my comfort zone. So maybe try and record out in public a little more. Now, so far, for the most part, all the videos I've made on my channel. There may be exceptions, but for the most part, all of the videos I've made on my channel so far have been here in my flat. I've never recorded in public, really, just because I'm very self-conscious of that. I'm a little worried of how I might look, you know, if I might look like a weirdo or whatever. And plus, you know, that's why when I went to conventions, I never actually filmed my experience at like when I went to Comic-Con, I never filmed my experience there, just because, you know, I don't want to be that guy that's forcing the, you know, I don't want to be that guy that's like, hey, you know, say hello to the vlog. I don't want to be that guy who's, you know, forcing a camera in everyone's face. You know, I don't want to be that guy. I'm very self-conscious of that. That's why I don't like recording in public, but I'm gonna see if I can do a little more of that at least. So I'm again doing a few more videos out of my comfort zone, so maybe I'd like to do a few more trying stuff videos, like last year I did a Hershey's video where I was trying Hershey's chocolate for the first time, and I want to maybe try and do a few more videos like that, trying stuff from trying food from other parts of the world. That might be interesting. Again, the main focus of the channel is the Let's Plays, but just a little bit more branching out, a little more video, like, you know, just videos like that might be good every now and then. So again, I've already got one video like that planned, because I do have, hang on, let me go and get them. So I do have these, I do have these like Milka bars, which is like European chocolate, so Milka, Oreo, hazelnut, and yogurt. So that's a video I could be doing at some point, that I've got planned maybe. Actually, no, for definite. I'm definitely going to do that at some point. So that's one video I can be doing. There's also a couple other things I could be doing, like I could be doing in public, like one of my supporters has told me about a really good German place over in, I think, oh, where was it now? Darlington, I think it was. Like, there was this German place in Darlington. I can't remember where it was now, but a place that does like German sausages, and I thought, you know, just stuff like that. So I figured maybe go on there, maybe make a video in public, just trying that, you know, maybe like having a link to the place to go and check out if you want, you know. Might be good to do videos like that a little bit, you know, just branching out a bit more. So again, I'm not going to say for definite, but I want to try do more videos like that. Also, maybe going to the cat cafe again, or another cat cafe, making a video there, maybe a dog cafe. So a few more videos like that, maybe. Again, I'm not saying for definite, but it's definitely something I'm looking into. What else? It's kind of it, really. So yeah, new videos planned. Again, gonna continue the Let's Plays that I'd started last time. Maybe work on, you know, newer Let's Plays once we finish. Obviously, like, there's the Misao Let's Play after Undertale's finished. And yeah, so that's pretty much all I want to say, really. Again, I just want to ring in the new year properly. Now we are actually in 2025. And oh yeah, that's another thing. The reason I waited this long to do this video is because, yes, it's new year, but for me, the new year doesn't start until the second week of January. So, yeah, well, my working time, I suppose, you know. But yeah, anyway, so that is where I'm going to leave this first video for now. So again, as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys are looking forward to the Let's Plays and the other random little videos I got planned. Again, there's a potential cat cafe video, dog cafe video, a video of me trying German stuff for the first time, a video of me trying food from around the world, like from Europe, from Germany, from all these different places potentially. There's that coming up. The Let's Plays, there's just all these different videos as well as the Let's Plays. So I hope you guys are looking forward to this 2025 of all the videos I got planned, and just coming along for the journey with me in general. But again, as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, let's try to make 2025 a good one. And yeah, all that said, I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a good day, you guys.